悪霊退散.
Listen to this tweet and see if it sounds familiar. To be honest, all of Overwatch balancing problems stem from the fact that they've done everything to flatten the skill curve. Heroes aren't allowed to have weaknesses or skill expression. They must all provide base value all even to each other. This is a criticism that can be said about many games, but in this instance, Tekken 8 as well. And the fact that this issue is so widespread across gaming, where the developers are trying to flatten the skill curve as much as possible, it's creating backlash in so many places. Now, with the Tekken developers, we've tried to push back. We're hoping to see some good things from season 3. In this video, I want to show you guys some of the players' ideas of what they want season 3 to be. But then I also want to show you how people are getting upset, how these videos are setting false expectations. I made a video prior where we talked about some of the stuff they were creating. Some of you guys liked it, some of you guys didn't like it. There's going to be a couple of more things here, and I'm really interested to see what you guys think. But before, look at this tweet. It says, "Why are content creators creating wish lists for Tekken 8 Season 3? My only guess is that they make money from showing false expectations, blaming Namco for not meeting them, and grifting on manufactured mal content than making quality content." And they have a picture here that says, "Tekken 8 content creators are grifters. Change my mind." What do you guys think? Do you think a video like this is destructive? We're going to look at some videos, and these are player modded videos of what they would like to see in season 3. Do you think that even teasing this idea is destructive? Because one of the most controversial moves in the game as of late is Reina's forward 4-2. You even have a Reina main here who says, "Retweet this to scare 98% of the player base." Now, I think Reina is a cool character. She's on her way to becoming legendary, but the fact that this one move here is becoming so infamous, I think this has a potential to destroy her whole reputation. We've seen that before, where one single move can destroy the character's favor amongst the player base and make them hate it. And I think Reina is super special, and the developers should be very careful to not let her go down that road of infamy, because she is one of the few female Tekken characters that everyone loves and has the potential to trailblaze like none of the other female characters before her did. At the same time, you have Heavily Uchiha, one of the best Reina players on the planet, giving out free anti-Reina tech since labbing scares people. Nerf forward 4-2, so they actually want it to be nerfed. So this is a 1 minute and 6-second video where Heavily Uchiha is showing you how sidestep left duck is beating this option for Reina. Now, one thing about forward 4-2 is that it can be stopped, and this is one of the ways where you can beat a lot of options. But this is the thing, right? It's very tricky to do a sidestep left crouch. I was trying to work on this, Mike ATL showed me how to do it, but trying to, get that execution down in a real match is pretty difficult. But contrasted by a move like this, where it's super easy to just do forward 4-2 and then spam like crazy. And I personally would like to see some of these stances that has like a forward 4-2 lunging move in the game. See, now you got a sidestep walk right. These moves that have it's a lunging attack that goes into a stance and then a mix up, and then you can either sidestep left crouch, sidestep walk right. And if you don't do those two things, you kind of get lit up for it. We already know that this game is heavy on the defense and how much you have to know to play defense, but then in order to play offense, it takes nothing at all. And this is just one of the moves that people are highlighting. But I do want to show you guys this guy's Twitter once more. Overflow. I made a video talking about some of the things he created, but he's creating some more stuff. Here's something that I'm thinking about with Tekken 8 Season 3 is how will they tackle wall splatting attacks? Because, heat engagers wall splat, hell sweeps wall splat. And now you could argue that nerfing hell sweeps and make them not wall splat would be a huge nerf to them. But I do think, the wall tornado and how many things wall splat, those two things combined gives way too much damage to a lot of things. And I am interested to see how that applies overall. Like, going from season 1 to season 2, they made Yoshimitsu's 1-1 no longer wall splat, and I think that was a good change because 1-1 into the wall and then do a crazy combo is pretty wild. So this is just something that I'm interested in, where one person here is showcasing how maybe if you take wall splat off of some of these mechanics, it can be better. But what do you guys think about this one? Let me know for all the hell sweep using, demo man having. Do you guys think that this is a good change, or do you think no? This one is a really cool change where it shows King's, I can't remember the input, I think it's down forward 1-2, but it's a hit confirmable counter hit launcher. And this basically says no more launches. And it would allow you to just get this follow-up that does 44 damage, 3-hit combo, and then it gives you kind of this Oki scenario. Would this be better? You know, counter hits as a whole has been reduced. You know, Yoshimitsu lost a lot of his counter hits. King is one of the few characters who still has a lot of them, especially a hit confirmable one. That's kind of crazy. But do you guys like this? What do you think King means? Would you think that this is an over nerfing of the move, or do you think that this is fair? Let me know as well. Now, here's another interesting one. This is with the character Lydia. She is by far one of the most obnoxious and one of the most deadliest characters in season 2. She also, keep this in mind, she's also one of the characters who was buffed the most going from season 1 to season 2. So what the developers did with her is intentional. She didn't release this way. She released in a state that was pretty like kind of underwhelming, and then they buffed her to be what she is now. And this video is showcasing how with a couple of frame changes, they would allow you to basically play good defense, down jab here, you know, sidestep here. And this is kind of what I think the developers should do, because when you talk about balancing, you know, the game for high level of play without impacting low level, things like this would do that, because low level players don't know how to crouch jab, don't know how to really sidestep like that. And this would allow for them to keep playing a fast paced aggressive game that they love, but then allow for the skill expression to be shown at the higher level. But do you think at the same time a change like this would render the character Lydia useless? Because it kind of would. If you were able to just jab everything, step everything, it would kind of destroy the character. So let me know what you think about this one here for Lydia. One more, we circle back to the character Reina, and this is about, once again, forward 2. It's crazy how this move really isn't the most strongest move in the game, but once again, you can just see how it is the topic of conversation. And it's a very annoying move. Like, it's not strong, it's not busted, but a move doesn't need to be strong or busted to be annoying, to be abusable, to be all-consuming. So do you guys think that this is really bad, and would this kill the character? One thing I would say is that I like how players can demonstrate this, but then if we go back to the tweet at the start of this video, this person here was saying that it's giving false expectations. Me personally, I think it's awesome how creative the players are. We have a tweet here from Speedkicks where he talks about all of the different stat websites that has been created and has also been updated, but then also the attack modders who are constantly uploading, like what we just saw with some of the stuff that I covered, but then also all of the outfit modders. So many outfits are not in Tekken 8. I downloaded PC the other day and I was just looking at all of them, and it kind of blew my mind how they were pulling story stages, putting them into the game, and then outfit mods and putting them into the game. It's fantastic how much community support there is for Tekken, and I think it's definitely underappreciated because other games don't have nearly as much as that. I mean, for example, we have multiple Tekken websites. This one here, which is tekkennow.gg, which gives you a look at Tekken 8 stat. We have this one here, which is ewgf.gg. It's a popular website that gives you stats and player data as well. And then we have Wankwavu, which is the ultimate form of websites, and it gives you a lot of data that the players turn to very frequently. And you have a data that does a lot of archiving, which is Tekken Warehouse, and then even a frame data on the Go style website. Tekken has a lot of community support, and it comes in multiple different forms. And it's cool to see, even when the game released one of the worst updates that persisted for a year, that the players are still supporting and engaging with the game and aren't truly quitting. We're not at that point. Tekken 8 still has a chance with Season 3. That's it though. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and bye-bye.